Hey everybody, welcome to an episode of On the Paint Table. It's my weekly show where you see what I got done and what I'm working on and what is coming up. So this week I painted 9 models, assembled a whole bunch of other stuff, and generally was sort of like relatively productive. I restrained myself. I built a bunch of models, which for me is actually the most painful part of miniature wargaming. I much more enjoy painting miniatures than building them at this point. And I did some conversions, which are going to be off camera this time around because they're sitting at home getting painted, that I will show off next week. But what got done this week, I painted 3 Ultramarines for Space Marine Adventures Doomsday Countdown, which you guys saw this week. I painted up a, a level 2 for my Comstar for Battletech, and then dug out a whole bunch of other projects that I'll be working on for the upcoming week. So let's see what got done and what is coming up. So first things first, I painted up my Space Marine Adventures Doomsday Countdown Marines. These I originally had in Dark Imperium. This is a easy to build, start collecting, like 3-pack that was repurposed for this Space Marine Adventures board game. And I'd actually converted these miniatures for something else. I don't actually remember what, but they got used, maybe in a kill team or something, but they weren't Ultramarines. So, fortunately, the cultists that come in here, I already had painted for Blackstone Fortress. So I need to paint them, but I need to quickly paint up the ones that came in this box. So we have Brother Sicarian, we have Sergeant Artellus, Brother Sergeant Artellus, and then we have Brother Ghislaine, who are the 3 heroes in this Space Marine Adventures box. They were painted using the Green Stuff World Cobalt Blue is the shiny blue that they are, that everyone asks about and likes so much. I use a gloss black base coat, airbrush base coat. I actually use the Green Stuff World base coat and then the cobalt blue over top. Pick out the details. I use Viking Gold, Viking Gold? Viking Gold, I think, from Scale 75 for the base for all the gold. Black Metal from Scale 75 for the metallics. And then wash everything with an appropriate wash and then highlight it back up again when I'm done. It was then transfers, and these were finished. These were done in a night. I really like these miniatures. They're classic Primaris Marines from the old Dark Imperium box. The only problem now is I've got 3 out of 5 I need for a squad painted, so I think they're going to live in this box as opposed to the rest of my Ultramarine army. I already have 2 Intercessor squads painted, but I'm kind of sad I can't use them for kill team. I should try and find 2 more easy to build guys that are different poses and see if I can convert them up. I don't think I have any though. I think if they didn't get converted into kill teams in Deathwatch, the Intercessors I have are probably long gone. So I'm going to try and see if I can scrounge in people's bits boxes. And I painted out my first Comstar level 2 from the new Battletech Wave 2 stuff. We got all kinds of stuff here. A Crockett, a Highlander. You are a... I can't remember what you're called. Guillotine. I think you're a Lancelot, Black Knight, and a Mongoose. Painted up for my first level 2. I played a couple games of Battletech with Jay this week, and we played using tonnage actually instead of battle value, which was a lot flatter, easier way of doing it. These are painted with a gray spray paint base coat, then just zenithly sprayed with some white, dry brushed a lighter white, and then had all the details picked out, including the gemming for the cockpits and stuff. They kind of wash out on camera here, but that's just because Comstar is like a cult basically in space, and they just paint everything pure white, and so there wasn't a lot of detail to pick out. I'll be honest, I think I'm just going to do this one level 2 and leave it at that, the Comstar stuff, unless I do like a camo pattern. I'm not super inspired by the paint jobs. And I did manage to restrain myself, although I do have more stuff to paint. A King Crab. You're a Mercury, I think. Executioner, or maybe you're a... No, not Executioner. You're a... it's just with an E as well. I don't remember. A crab, to go with the King Crab. A Flashman, and then I don't remember your name either. But yeah, 6 more from the level 2 sets from the new Battletech stuff, and they are super nice sculpts. Really fun to paint, chunky. I think I'm going to fold them into a different army. I do get to play some 40k next week against the new Orcs, so I'm actually going to finish up my Robot Guilliman, I think, this week, as well as this Space Marine Adventures Captain, just because I want to have a Power Sword model as an alternate for Kill Team. And they've been sitting unpainted for a while. They're actually kind of dusty. They've been sitting in the not quite painted box for some time, and they deserve to get painted, so they're up next. And then because I got to check out the new 2 Battle Tomes for Age of Sigmar this week, I dug out my remaining models from the starter set, which is my Orcs to start working on, as a bunch of the units from this release were going to be great in my Ogres as well. So, a burgeoning Orc army. I have a few of these units painted already from painting up the starter set. I got a unit of the basic, gut rip is done. I have another unit of gut rippers to paint, some Bolt Boys, 2 Kilobosses, one on tooth and one on foot, a Merc Knob, and then just one unit of the Hopgrots. They're not great, but we'll paint a unit just to have painted. So you go, just 9 models painted this week. Lots of things on the go. I'm converting up some stuff to play the solo campaign from Stargrave with, along with a variety of other kind of like conversion projects I have going for Sludge, stuff I'm building and painting for my other various like Kill Team projects, and also for Fire Team, which I got to try this week, which is super cool as well. So anyway, big thanks for watching. We'll see you for more on the paint table next week to see what I got done. Till then, I'm Ash. Hey there, I hope you enjoyed that video. There are tons of other games already recorded for you to watch. Click over to my channel page if you haven't already, and have a look to the dozens of playlists full of videos. I guarantee you'll discover a game you haven't seen played before. I put out new videos 7 days a week, and every day is themed to a different genre as I continue to explore the wider world of gaming. Of course, none of that's possible without you, the viewer, so click a like and subscribe if you'd like to stay on top of what's happening here daily. My 2 kids and I are massively grateful to be able to have the flexibility of this job so I can always maximize my time with them. If you want to support me continuing to put out this content, it's only possible because of my amazing backers on Patreon who support the studio, equipment, and model cost, as well as being how I make the bulk of my living. You can also help out by buying a t-shirt through Spreadshirt, a measuring gauge or widget from Deathray Designs, or buying one of my games and supplements like Last Days, Gamma Wolves, and Blaster. As a way of showing my appreciation, patrons get early access to new games and supplements that I write throughout the course of the year. Huge thanks for watching, it really does help out, and happy gaming.